What's up, everybody? It's Dwight back at it again with another series of Why Does It Matter as it relates to financial literacy. Today, I'm going to be talking about a concept called the X curve. I thought instead of talking about it, I'll actually demonstrate it for you. Oftentimes, my clients would ask me, how do I get started? Where do I start when it comes to my financial foundation? Well, the concept of the X curve helps to answer some of those questions by really putting it in a broader perspective as to how you should approach your financial strategy at the different stages of your life. Consider this your timeline from age 0 to age 100. Let's add in here age 50. Let's not call it a crisis, but the truth is that's why it's called a midlife crisis. It's usually that period of time where people get to and they wonder, what have they actually done with their life? Now, the X curve is based on two basic laws. The first law is the law of what we call building wealth. The concept here is as you get older, you want to build your wealth so that you have enough to retire on in your later years. The other concept is what we call the law of decreasing responsibility. What that's really saying is the older you get, the responsibilities that you have financially should be less. Car is paid, house is paid, maybe the kids are grown, university, married, having their own lives, etc., etc. Now, the challenge is when you're younger, you tend to be less secure. Why is that? You have more responsibilities. The money comes in, it goes out, right? You've got a car to pay, you've got a house, you've got the kids, you got all these different expenses generally in the first 50 years of your life, which renders you financially less secure. Now, as you get older, the idea is that you should be saving enough where you have enough that you're more secure and that you can live on what you've accumulated over that period of time. But the challenge is life happens. What do I mean by that? Well, expenses, right? You got additional expenses that pop up. It could be a wedding, car. It could be getting the kids out to school. It could be maybe a family member that's not doing so well. You have to help support them financially. It could be the loss of a loved one. It could be a loss of a job. All these different elements of life impact your ability to grow that wealth over time. So when clients ask me, where do I start? I always start with, okay, what phase of life are you in right now? And figure out the strategy around this. Why does it matter? Well, let's face it, you've got one life to live. Either you can live it as trial and error, where everything you go through in your life is just, oh yeah, I went through that because I've been there. Had money, lost money. These ebbs and flows of life are what's going to happen. Or you could say, hey, I want to understand the phase of life that I'm in, the phase of life that I'm going to be, so I can establish my financial strategy to help me circumvent through that period of time. Stay tuned. I'm going to talk about 6 different areas that you really want to focus on to help you bolster your financial future. Dwight, back at it again with Why Does It Matter? Financial Literacy, talking about the X curve.